Yeah. Hey everybody, it's me again. I just wanted to make a quick little video just to give me an opportunity to blab about a couple of things and show a little Barnes& Noble haul because I went to Barnes& Noble today and I just picked up a couple of items. I don't know if there's anything in particular that I really wanted to say. I think something that I had just been thinking about has to do with work and how I'm learning to accept people's work styles and not allow the differences in people's work etiquette to bog me down. Long story short, last week my coworker and I were supposed to be working on some recruitment for a program that we're going to have. There were more responsibilities that kind of fell on me than the coworker, which allowed me to get frustrated. But I think it's just because those responsibilities have to do with skills that I think that I flourish in over my coworkers. So it's like, well, if you know that you do something well, and this other person may need more support in it, why not take it yourself? I don't know if that made sense, but it was just kind of a wake-up call to not allow how someone else works affects me, because there was a point where I was just really upset at this person. I was thinking, why aren't they doing this? Why are they even here? And all this other stuff. But it's like, you know what? I can't do anything about that. Like, nothing is gonna come from me like complaining about this person. So yeah, I've just learned to realize that there are differences in the way that we work and that at the end of the day we do need each other probably. And I just have to learn to work better with this other person. This is sort of a disclaimer. This is not to say that the other coworkers that I have are kind of doing the same things, because I have a great job and my supervisor is amazing, and I think on the whole my coworkers are great too. It's just that one person that sometimes I have to take a deep breath before going in before going into the office, because I just know that if I don't watch it I can allow myself to get annoyed by that person. But anyways, it's just a learning experience, which is great. And I think that where I am now is definitely going to help me in the future, because what I would like to do is apply for grad school so I can start not this fall but next fall. So by the time I'm 25, I hope to be enrolled in grad school, about to start a school counseling program so that I can get the ball rolling in that regard. But we'll see what happens. I am thinking about trying a new hair product from a new line, like from a new brand, which is something serious because I am a Shea Moisture stan. Like, I probably have tried at least one item from each of their lines. I mean, I think there are two that I haven't actually used, like the Tahitian Noni and Manoi, that one. I haven't used any of those products. And then the newest one, which is like the Zanzibar thing, haven't used anything from there either. But with every other line, like, I've tried something. So I'm actually on the lookout for the Curl Maker by Camille Rose, because I want to do something different with my hair. Like, I've never done a real wash and go, so I want to actually try that. And I've seen with different YouTubers that I enjoy watching and who had um, hair textures that are similar to mine, they use the Curl Maker by Camille Rose and they like it. And so it kind of, I guess, turned on a light bulb in my head and was like, wait a minute, I've been wanting to experiment with different styles and maybe even different products, so why not do this? I actually went to Target the other day, I think it was yesterday, and I was looking for that product in particular and I didn't find it. So I'll just wait a little bit, and I'll go back and try it again, see if it will work, just to see how that goes. I'm gonna look for some coupons because Camille Rose is a bit pricier than Shea Moisture, and I'm not used to spending that much money on hair products, so I'm gonna look for coupons or something like that so I can try out that product. I'll keep you posted on what I potentially find. I'm just excited thinking about it. So, as promised, I just wanted to end this video with a little Barnes& Noble haul. So I went to Barnes& Noble because I did want to purchase a new journal because I'm almost to the end of the journal that I have now, but I've noticed that I haven't been writing because I want to like savor every page until I find a journal that I absolutely love. And I found it. This journal, I think this is just so gorgeous. It looks so antique-like, and like, just look at this. Like, I'm looking at this in the little screen and I think it's so cool. It just reminds me of this old tiny kind of book, and it's like you're reading something that's important. And I mean, I'm the only one who's going to be reading this, but still, I just love how it looks. I love the feel of it, and it's just great. This is by, I think the brand is Peter Popper, and they made the journal that I'm using right now. Let me quickly show what that one looks like. This is the one that I'm using right now. Again, it has this great cover and this great back. I don't know, it just looks so like exquisite. Like, it's just so beautifully crafted. I just love it. Yeah, so I got this journal. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was like $14.99, $15.99, $16. I don't know. It was less than $20, which is good because some of the journals at Barnes& Noble, they're amazing like this, but they can be pricey. And I'm in the mindset of I love journaling, but not if it's going to cost that much. But it's definitely worth it. I think this has 160 pages in it, which I'm sure I will pull up really quickly after I finish that one. So I got this journal, which I'm excited to use. And then I came across this section where it's basically a bunch of classics. And I picked up Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. And not quite in a Jane Austen cake, but I finally finished Pride and Prejudice. That took me a long time, but I loved it once I really got into it. And so I thought, well, if I love this, I do want to read some of her other books. Now, my family does have, I think, a couple of copies of Sense and Sensibility, but I wanted to get my own because, you know, in the future when I move out, I don't want to take the family's book hostage, so I wanted to have my own. But I like this a lot because the cover I think is great, and it's a nice size too. Like, this is, like, I can just see myself like reading this. It's like I'm really about like covers and how it feels in my hand and how easy it is to turn the pages, because sometimes when you have a smaller paperback, and that was the version that my family has, when you have a small paperback, it's hard for me to like turn the pages, and because I guess the spine is tight because all the pages are so condensed, they don't like turn very easily, and like some of the pages can like flip over on you, and I don't really like that. But I'm really excited about this, and I know I did buy it before I read it, but I just know that it's going to be great. I have I have high hopes for Jane Austen. I have faith in her, so I'm sure that this book is going to be great. And this was, I want to say this was $6.95, and that was another reason why I was excited to get it, because I was like, it's a classic book, it has this beautiful cover, and it's this great size for only $6.95. I was like, of course, while I was there, I was thinking about getting some other books, especially some of Jane Austen's other books, but I was like, let me slow my roll. Let me actually get this and read this first, and then go ahead and get the other one. So yes, look at me. I'm getting like classic literature. Like, this is crazy. It's the new me. I'll tell you. Last but not least, I was in another one of those sections where it was like, get these Barnes& Noble's classics in their own special covers. And I picked up The Souls of Black Folk by W.E.B. Du Bois, and I'm just really excited to read this. I have heard of his work before. When I took one of my sociology classes, my professor, she was like thoroughly inspired by his work, and I was like, well, my professor is awesome, so that means that his work must be great too. So I was like, I need to be about that life. I don't want to just be able to know, you know, the names of these great Black individuals. Like, I want to be able to actually know their works and be aware of what they've put out there for us to read and for us to take part in. So anyways, I picked up The Souls of Black Folk, and this has several of his essays, and I'm excited for it. The thing was is that I even flipped to one of the pages, and it was just saying how the Black church is just such a force within the Black community. And I think it's just so apropos because of what's going on now and how these churches in the South are being set ablaze and nobody's really doing anything about it. And it's just like the significance of people harming these churches when they have been such focal points for the Black community just as a whole. So I'm excited to get into this. I just want to do better. I really want to do better. And if that includes reading his works, I'm all for that. That is the extent of my little rant, my little haul. I should be having a collective clothing and accessory haul soon because I did a bit of shopping yesterday and I picked some things up today after I went to Barnes & Noble. So be on the lookout for that. I have some ideas of what I want to create, so I'm excited to put that in the works. But I will end this here. I hope that whoever you are having a great day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.